More than half of all grocery items sold in the UK are now supermarket own brand products rather than branded goods. New analysis by Sinsara has found it marks the first time that so-called private label goods have overtaken big brands in popularity as more people, I suppose, try and save money by switching to cheaper products. Joining us now is Kate Hardcastle, a consumer expert at Insight with Passion. Hello, Kate. How much of a surprise is this to you? Perhaps not.
Well, I do get the very enviable task of being in supermarkets a lot more than the regular person.
Yeah, you do.
So probably watching those checkouts, not a big surprise. That is to say, though, I think what's behind it is really interesting. I think kind of hearing your headlines, you might think, oh, well, yeah, that's obvious. We've seen a lot of people move to, people call them the German discounter brands. I don't think that's the right description. The German value-oriented brands like Aldi and Lidl, and therefore it makes sense. It's far more interesting than that, because what we've seen is all grocery stores really enhance their own brand offer, and in that also a plethora of choice now. So there used to be, when I was shopping as a younger lady, one own brand offer, and it'd be like, that's the one I've got to buy because I'm on a budget, I spent too much. But now, there's that traditional retail little marketing tool we use, I call it Goldilocks, but good, better and best. So you can buy the really value or the premium value, then I'm gonna have a bit of gold and silver on them, just to add a little bit of looks.
So do you think the quality, you mentioned sort of different levels there, quality of own brands have improved as well over time?
Entirely. Of course, on those value, when you're just after the price point and you're trying to get the ingredients to match the competitors on value, then that's probably not going to be where you see the enhancement. But on some of the own brands, kind of better and best now, absolutely, they give those brands a really good run for the money. We've done everything on TV programs like blind taste testing. We've checked them where we've even, and I've done this with my own children, I'm really, I love listening to your show. Gladly they don't, or they'll find me out. But I've, been in a situation I've had to kind of top up well-known brand name items and bottles and things with the own brand product. They've never noticed the difference. So, I think
experimenting on your own children. I like that.
Yeah. It's always been a psychological lab here.
Yeah.
But yeah, it is the case. Not in every instance, and you'll have those incredible listeners ringing you up now going, I can taste the difference. But a lot of times, it's a really good match.
And just finally, briefly, if you wouldn't mind, are name brands then having to up their game a bit?
Completely. It has been a really challenging time for a lot of big brands, and they're really having to find their way of a balance of everything from sustainable stories to ethical practices to making sure that the products and the value really shine through. So it isn't as easy as just producing your breakfast cereal as it seems. There's a lot of work going on behind the scenes there.
Oh, it's fascinating psychology-wise, isn't it? Thank you so much. It's always fascinating speaking to you. Kate Hardcastle there, consumer expert at Insight with Passion.